Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. We've got over 1,500 of these available for your listening pleasure. I know I've been gone a while. Going to try and be here more in 2023, but don't know what that schedule is going to look like. If you're looking for coaching, would love to be of service to you. Been working at that for 15 years. Please feel free to reach out at PO Perception on Twitter or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either one will get you where you need to be. Today we're going to talk about things that affect highly sensitive people. There's talk that approximately 30% of the American culture, the United States citizens, are highly sensitive people. Highly sensitive people are individuals who are extremely sensitive to changes in general or alterations in their normal routine. So, what are some things that ultimately a highly sensitive person may be sensitive to? The first is change. Change in a person's mood, change in routine, change in plans, but any changes, even in a person's tone, visual affect, clothing style, anything like that, an HSP is going to notice those things because they are locked into looking for senses of normalcy in a way that's almost automatic. So it's not even a thought for them as much as it is a response. And when they notice a level of changes in something that they're used to, it's immediately going to set off sensor buttons. Now, this can come out as the HSP being more inquisitive or being stressed out. It could cause anxiety or panic for them, especially if they link change with always being a negative. So that's there too. Sensitivity to sensory related things. So sensitivity to sound, sensitivity to too many conversations, sensitivity to bright lights or constant flashes, sensitivity to color, sensitivity to brightness or darkness, sensitivity to other sensory experiences, having too much physical touch or not enough space. It can also be a major challenge. The HSP is also going to have major challenges as it relates to their pattern being interrupted. Now, a pattern could be a schedule, or a pattern could also be the pattern of behavior they're expecting from the people that matter most to them. So if you are dealing with a person who is an HSP who doesn't necessarily like change or who is uncomfortable with change and then the change begins to happen, it can be super challenging for a number of reasons, and that ultimately leads in a direction that isn't always good and can often be overwhelming and somewhat negative. Dealing with an HSP also means having to learn their specific triggers or the things that make them uncomfortable so that you can be supportive of not interrupting their patterns too much, because it can be difficult on the development of a relationship, either a close friendship in a platonic nature or in a romantic relationship. If an HSP has an interpretation in their focus, meaning action mindset that says your intention is one thing and you intend another, the value of intention and what you intend to do and how you intend to affect them can be problematic. If those two things are greatly separate or different, that can cause a great deal of emotional pain, which can take a long time and several deeper conversations to rectify for the person dealing with heightened emotions. So hopefully this is helpful. I do encourage you to reach out if you have questions or comments. Also understand that these individuals may not even realize that they're HSP. Many times people with a highly sensitive personality archetype may be considered on the spectrum or autistic, or just that they are neurodivergent, and that they just think differently or look at the world differently. Many of these individuals have never actually realized that they are more sensitive than the average or typical human being, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they can't have healthy relationships or maintain a positive, productive, and meaningful lives, but it means learning how to turn down the emotions related to all of the stressors connected to everything. And so hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to reach out if you have questions, comments, or concerns. Also comment below if you are an HSP and just learning about that. Would love to be of assistance to you, helping you learn grounding techniques, breathing techniques, and other ways to deal with those emotions that sometimes aren't so friendly In any event, until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment.